He sat on the park bench, a lone figure draped in the fading sunlight. 80 years old, a veteran of forgotten wars, his chest bore the weight of medals few cared to ask about. He watched children play, their laughter a stark contrast to the silence echoing within him. His own children, successful and distant, rarely visited. Their calls were hurried, their visits even more so. He was a relic of the past, his stories unheard, his sacrifices fading into the background noise of their busy lives. And yet, he remembered a time when they were small, clinging to his legs, their laughter music to his ears. He remembered nights spent comforting their fears, days spent working tirelessly to provide for them. He had poured his life into theirs, a silent promise to give them the life he never had. Now, the irony was a bitter pill to swallow. He had given them the world, and in return, they had forgotten the man who had given it to them. The journey from childhood to adulthood is often fraught with tension, a delicate dance between a child's yearning for independence and their inherent reliance on their parents. It's a natural progression, the fledgling testing its wings, eager to soar into the vast expanse of life. Parents, once the center of their universe, are relegated to the periphery, their advice often dismissed, their concerns brushed aside. But beneath the surface of teenage bravado and the relentless pursuit of self-discovery lies a deep-seated need for guidance, for the unwavering support of those who have loved them unconditionally. Though they may not always show it, young adults crave the security of knowing that their parents are still there, a safety net in a world that often feels cold and unforgiving. This push and pull, this constant negotiation between independence and dependence, is a testament to the complex dynamics that shape the parent-child relationship. The sacrifices parents make for their children are often invisible, woven into the very fabric of their lives. From sleepless nights soothing a colicky baby to long hours spent working to provide for their family, parents pour their hearts and souls into nurturing their children's dreams. They put their own aspirations on hold, their own needs taking a back seat to the ever-growing demands of their children's lives. These sacrifices are not made with the expectation of gratitude or repayment. They are acts of love, pure and unconditional, a testament to the unbreakable bond between a parent and their child. But as children grow older, caught up in the whirlwind of their own lives, it's easy to forget the silent sacrifices that have paved the way for their successes, the countless acts of love that have shaped them into the people they are today. There's a stark contrast between the reverence for elders that characterized past generations and the often casual disregard they face in today's fast-paced world. In bygone eras, grandparents and elderly parents were seen as repositories of wisdom, their experiences valued, their opinions sought. They held a place of honor within the family structure, their contributions acknowledged and celebrated. Today, the relentless pursuit of individual fulfillment often overshadows the importance of familial bonds. The elderly are often seen as burdens, their wisdom dismissed as outdated, their stories irrelevant in a world obsessed with the here and now. This shift in attitude, this erosion of respect for our elders is a worrying trend, a reflection of a society that seems to have lost sight of the values that truly matter. Section 5. The fading light of respect. Respect, once the cornerstone of familial relationships, seems to be fading into the background, replaced by a sense of entitlement and a lack of appreciation for the sacrifices of previous generations. Children are growing up in a world saturated with instant gratification, where patience is a rare commodity and respect is something to be earned, not freely given. This lack of respect manifests itself in subtle ways, in the way we speak to our elders, the tone of our voice, the dismissive wave of a hand, the impatience in our eyes. It's in the forgotten birthdays, the missed phone calls, the hurried visits that leave our elderly parents feeling like an afterthought in the lives they helped create. This erosion of respect is not only hurtful, but it speaks volumes about the values we are passing down to future generations. Section 6. A bridge built on love and duty. The relationship between elderly parents and their children should be a reciprocal one, a bridge built on a foundation of love, respect, and a shared history. Children have a duty to care for their aging parents, not out of obligation, but out of love and gratitude for the lifetime of sacrifices made on their behalf. This care encompasses not just their physical well-being, but also their emotional and social needs. It means making time for them, listening to their stories, valuing their opinions, and ensuring they feel loved, respected, and included in the tapestry of our lives. It's about recognizing that their wisdom, gleaned over a lifetime of experiences, is a gift to be cherished, not dismissed. Section 7. Rebuilding the bonds of family. In a world that often feels fragmented and isolating, it's more important than ever to prioritize family and rebuild the bonds that connect us across generations. This starts with small, deliberate acts of kindness, a phone call to check in, a visit filled with laughter and shared memories, a listening ear to their concerns and joys. It's about creating a space where our elderly parents feel valued, heard, and respected. It's about teaching our children, through our own actions, the importance of honoring our elders, of recognizing the invaluable contributions they have made to our lives and to society as a whole. Section 8. Honoring our past, embracing our future. Honoring our elderly parents is not about clinging to the past or stifling the progress of future generations. It's about recognizing the cyclical nature of life, understanding that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. Their sacrifices have paved the way for our freedoms, their resilience has shaped our strength, their love has been our guiding light. By embracing our elders, by valuing their wisdom and experiences, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, our families, and the world around us. We learn the true meaning of gratitude, of empathy, of compassion. We break free from the confines of the present and tap into the rich tapestry of our shared history, honoring the past as we embrace the future. Section 9. A call to remember. Let us not forget the sacrifices of those who came before us, the elderly parents and grandparents who have shaped our lives in countless ways. Let us create a world where they are not forgotten, their stories unheard, their wisdom ignored. Let us build a society that values their contributions, cherishes their presence, and ensures that their twilight years are filled with love, respect, and dignity. Let us remember that a society that fails to honor its elders is a society that has lost its way. Let this be our legacy, to create a world where our children's children will look back and say, they remembered, they understood, they cared. Let that be the legacy we leave behind.